When it comes to matters of our rapidly changing climate, it's fair to say that at last there's enough people with enough foresight to understand there's a big problem on our immediate horizon. It's also fair to say that, thankfully, there's a groundswell of support in the corporate world, backed up with a range of initiatives, commitments and innovations, representing a promising start to reversing the damage done by the world's outdated technologies. But for all the promises and positive actions that are happening in the world today, there's still an enormous mountain to climb. What the world needs desperately is more people, and especially more businesses, stepping up to do their part. But where do we start? What can we do? Many simply don't know, but are hungry to learn. That's where we come in, because we've got just as much reason to make change happen.
Everybody's talking about electric vehicles, but who's actually getting into them? Well, for a start, we are.
At Contact, we're proud to be early adopters in converting our passenger and light vehicle fleet to EV and plug-in hybrid. 52% of them, in fact. One of our cars that regularly shuttles a 40k round trip to Taupō Airport has saved us about $42,000 annually and reduced emissions by 82% compared to using a petrol rental. That's just one way we can make change happen. Taupō's Nature's Flame lives up to its name. Sawmill waste is used to make the product sustainable, and when they needed a new energy source to dry the wood fibres for their pellets, low-carbon geothermal steam from Contact was the natural choice. It got Nature's Flame thinking of new business, like supplying Fonterra's Te Awamutu dairy factory when its boiler was converted from coal to wood pellets. Nature's Flame is now shipping pellets to Japan and South Korea, also making a contribution to reducing global emissions.
Extra, there's also heat source for right below our feet.
That's another way we can make change happen. Contact has a really long history of geothermal in the Taupō region, considered by many as the greenest energy source in Aotearoa. It is available 24/7, and it's both reliable and renewable. Contact expects that the initial Tauhara project will be the equivalent of removing at least 130,000 cars from the road.
And this provides an amazing opportunity for us to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, because fossil fuels are often used to fill in those gaps when the weather is not providing. That's certainly the case in New Zealand. The geothermal opportunity here at Tauhara is the best developable geothermal opportunity that we have in New Zealand. I'm very passionate about geothermal, and I think it has enormous benefits, and I'm proud of what we do. There are many, many people in the community that we would like to see benefit from geothermal development, and we want to work in a really positive way with all of the people in the community to ensure that that happens.
So where will we put our energy? Where it matters, where it will get the best results, where it will create the biggest change, where it benefits the most people, where it will benefit the planet. Because ultimately, that's all that's ever going to matter.